Okay, so if you need to download GMetrix to your desktop to run the practice training, the study skills, or anything like that for the MOS, you need to download GMetrix. So you need to come to the GMetrix website and click on the download button. And then that will bring you into an option where you can download for your Mac or the desktop. So you've got two versions there, SMS being the latest version. So you click on that, you download it, and then when it's downloaded to your desktop, you run it from here. So you just open this up and run it. And that will install GMetrix to your desktop. So I'm not going to do that again because I've already installed it once already. So once it's installed, you'll have a little icon over here and you double click on the icon to open GMetrix. And then you will get a login screen like so. If you haven't signed into GMetrix or set yourself up to use the application, you need to sign up here. If you forgot your password, but you have an old login, you can click on forgot your password, and get a new password issued. So I'm just going to sign in here because I've already set myself up as a user and get into GMetrix quickly so we can have a look at it. Okay, so I'm brought into GMetrix and what you will see is Start New Test Study Guides. So what you need to do is you need to click on Redeem and you copy and paste your GMetrix redeem code in here and click on Redeem. And that will give you access to all of the GMetrix training. In addition to that, you may get a Learn Key code, which is extra online learning and exercises you can do around Word. If you're not sure on how to use any of the applications, you can get the Learn Key code and do some studying before you get to GMetrix. So if I've got Learn Key, I'm going into Study Guides and I can come in here and work through the online exercises for that. Otherwise, I'm going back to my dashboard, and once I'm ready to give the tests a go, I'm clicking on Start New Test. So you've got access to Adobe Certified and Office 2016. So I'm going to click on Office 2016 and get straight into Word. So I'm just going to go into the ordinary Word. Now in Word, you've got 3 training and testing modes for exam 1, 2, and 3. You've got your core skills review, training and testing mode, and your project review. So I'm going to have a look at the training mode for the exam. So I'm going to click in here, Start New Test. And it brings me into GMetrix and it will download work files that I need to use if they already haven't been downloaded. And I come into this window here. And this is very much like the exam mode. You come in, it opens up Word, and you've got 7 projects, and it gives me an overview of the project. So I'll bring that window up a tiny little bit, but not too far, because otherwise what I'll do is I'll lose the save option at the end. So I'm going to click on task 1. It's telling me on page 2 between the sections affordable price and contact us, insert the Excel file. Now if I've forgotten how to do that, I can come over to my help mode and my help key will tell me how to do it. It will give me instructions. And once I've done it, I'll mark it complete and then move on to task 2. And if I'm not sure of task 2, I can click on show me or mark for review and go on to the next task. And I can keep working through my projects. I can save my project at any time and it will save the practice test, or I can grade it and once I've finished, I can move on. So let's have a look at the grading project. Now it'll tell me I haven't these done, so I need to retry. And it will bring me back in here to project 1. So I'm either going back to project 1 or I'm moving on to project 2. I can also save the project if I'm busy and it will save it, and I'm saving it to this computer, not the GMetrix cloud. And then that will save the project for me and bring me back to the screen. And then I can go back to my dashboard later on and pick up that practice exam that I left a few minutes ago. So you don't have to do it all at once. You can do it in parts. So definitely run your practice exams in training mode because you've got the help key and you've got all the time that you need. Otherwise, if you go into test mode, you're counting down from 50 minutes down and you have no help. So give that a go. When you're ready, do the practice tests. And then when you have 3 practice tests done at 80%, you're